Hello, everybody. We are in person for the first time. Maybe the last time.
I've never seen this guy before in my life.
We are Otakus on Air, where we usually do Zoom podcasts, but due to schedule restraints, we're in person. She's across the table. You hear her giggling? That's Maria. Me, I'm Nikos. What up? What up, fools? Anyway, this week we went to a This week we went to a anime convention kind of thing. We went to an anime convention where they did tattoos and stuff. She got a tattoo. You want to show the people your tattoo?
Oh, it's in the itchy stage right now. It's a little hard.
It's a little itchy.
It's a little hard to. Yeah.
I can't. I'll zoom in on it on the edit, but yeah, she got like a cool, like little, was it tarot card thing?
It's the Three of Swords. It is actually the most depressing tarot card.
Oh.
But it's also on the flash sheet. It's also from the movie The Love Witch. I don't know if anybody is familiar. Very good movie. You should go check it out.
Yes.
It's like a 70s. It's not made in the 70s, but it's shot like a 70s horror film.
It looks pretty cool. I did not get any ink, but I did possibly. Yeah. Well, the thing is,
he said he was going to, and then he didn't.
Well, it wasn't because I didn't want to. It was because I didn't find anything. Yeah. I'm the biggest boss. Nah, I just couldn't find any tattoos I really liked. And I met a bunch of tattoo artists, and a couple of them subscribe to the YouTube channel. So shout out to you guys if you guys are watching. Probably not, but they subscribed, and it was fun. We got to see a bunch of cosplays. I half, ironically enough, dressed up as a Tanjiro after putting it in trash because it's so easy. I literally wore random shit to be a Tanjiro, and everyone was like, Tanjiro, right? Didn't even
that was definitely our point. And he also used my lazy cosplay.
Yeah. It was yeah. So it was pretty simple, but the con's pretty fun. There's actually a Comic-Con that's going on at Wisconsin Dells in at the end of November. Like November 27th.
We can't keep doing this.
I'm not saying we are, but I'm just saying that there is a Comic-Con going on there. Trying to spread the word. But anyway, that's the opening for that. Today's show, we're going to talk about. We're going to do a Naruto quiz. We're going to be doing. We're talking about the new episode of DanDaDan. We're going to be talking about Dragon Ball. What are they eating this week? Daima. And we're going to talk about Ranma 1.5. Yeah.
It's Ranma 1/2.
Ranma 1/2. Whatever that show is. Woman Simulator. And we watched more Dragon Ball Z. So we'll be talking about that. So let's do this Naruto quiz. This Naruto quiz is from I forget where I got it from. It's just some random. I literally looked up best Naruto quiz on Google.
It's from funtrivia.com.
Thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna do 15 questions each.
I'm gonna fail
for the most excruciating 15 questions you can get, because I know somebody's gonna be listening to this being like, it's 3, my lord. Pick number 3. So so we can go whenever you're ready. She's gonna ask me 15 questions. I'm gonna give myself 30 seconds.
Oh, we're timing ourselves?
Well, we can't be waiting we can't just be like, for like an hour. 30 seconds. 30 seconds is a long time.
No,
it's a long time to answer a question.
No.
Okay, so you can go whenever you're ready to go.
Okay. What were the promotional gifts Kakashi Hatake received from Team Minato
when he became a Jonin?
That's the question. 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay, I know Obito gave him his eye. No, he did. Obito did give him his eye. That was the gift. Okay, that's one. I know that's for sure.
Okay.
I know for sure. That was a joke at first. Now it's not. It's real. I think Minato marked him. Pretty sure Minato marked him. Put a nice little tattoo on him. Was like, in case you get into some trouble, son, I'll be there for you. Is that an answer?
I want you to give all three, and then I'll tell you.
Okay. Rain. I do this for Rain. I
thought you were gonna say that Reen was one of the one of the gifts. I'm like,
for tonight, Reen is yours.
She's a child.
Kakashi. They're both childs.
They're both childs.
Okay. Man, I have no idea what she gave him. She gave him like something stupid. It was something really stupid because I was like, why are you gonna give it to her? We're gonna give that to him. This man.
I think your 30 seconds are up.
Give me a countdown.
No.
Okay.
Okay. 5, 4, 3.
I gave him a bag. She gave him a bag full of something stupid. Remember what it was.
Okay. Do you want to change any answers, or do you just want the answer?
Give me the answer.
Okay. The Sharingan.
Okay, got that one.
Flying Thunder God Kunai.
Okay, so
it wasn't like a mark.
This is a mark, kind of.
Kunai are knives.
The kunai that has the mark on it.
You're saying technicalities.
Oh, my bad.
And a medical pack.
Okay. Does that count?
It's like 2.5.
Okay, Ranma, 2.5. Okay, go ahead.
How many times did Naruto fail the graduation test from the academy?
13 times.
13?
I'm going with no, he didn't. 3 times. 3 times. Yep. Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Woo! The introduction arc is made up of how many episodes?
What kind of question is that?
This is your quiz.
This is the best trivia got. The introduction arc. I don't even know. Like, I'm gonna go with like 3. Let's go with 3. I don't know. I have no idea. Is 3 right?
5.
The fuck is in the intro?
The first 5 episodes make up the first arc of the anime. Okay. They are based on the manga chapters 1 through 8.
Does it explain the rest?
No, that's it. That's all the explanation.
Oh, thanks. Okay. All right, that's a dumb question.
Who did Kakashi get his eye from?
Obito.
Obito. What jutsu is Naruto most proficient
Shadow Clone Jutsu. Or Rasengan.
Shadow Clone Jutsu. It's the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Let me demonstrate. After Guy defeated Kisame, who tried to extract information from Kisame? I would not remember this dude's name. Oh
man, it's the dude with the black.
You're right.
I don't know
what's his name.
Does it start with an H?
No.
Oh, damn, dude. Oh, it's like Kibachi or something. It's not Kibachi. It's like something. I know it's something with a chi at the end of it.
No.
Is it not? All right. No. I don't know what his name is.
You're giving up?
Yeah, you can tell me.
It's Aoba.
Nope. Nope. Nope, I was not even close. But I was right who it was.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that's the guy.
Yeah, I know he has like the black. It's the dude who did the entrance exam. Yeah. Not entrance exam, the tuning exam.
Yeah. How many answers did Naruto answer correctly in the first? Yes, 0.
Do that one.
What happened to Itachi when he was 13 years old?
Wrong answers only. He slaughtered his whole clan. Wrong. Oh, I don't know what happened to him. Wait. He became a captain. Where? The Hidden Leaf Village. With the roots.
Okay, yes, the Anbu Black Ops. Like the root, I guess. You're not technically wrong.
Poor passing.
What does Naruto wear before he became a genin?
Clothes? Like
clothes?
Okay, so don't tell me the answer, but tell me if it has to do with like.
It has to do with clothes.
Okay, but does it have like his whole outfit, or is it just like?
It's a piece of his.
You wear
outfit.
Goggles.
Yes. It's
okay.
goggles.
All right. Because I was like, he wore some dumb, stupid shirt that was like trash.
Yeah, no, it's like a piece of. It was a piece of his outfit.
The third Okage is like, here's a trash bag. Wear this for today. Okay. Here's some goggles so you can protect your eyes because you're probably infested with. Anyway, hate the third Okage. Bad man, that man.
Question number 10.
All right.
Who is Hagane Kotetsu?
Hagane Kotetsu. Fuck, no idea. Zero.
I would not know this either.
Your idea who that is?
Hagane Kotetsu is one of the tunings at the border of the Leaf Village.
Yep. Who? All right.
Oh,
that's a real guy.
More. I thought that was it. Okay, hang on, gang. Gotta go to the second page.
All right.
Who held Naruto hostage when he was born?
Obito.
Are you locking in?
Yeah. Pretty sure it was Obito. Yeah.
It was Madara.
No, it was Obito.
It was Madara. That's what this says. Is your Naruto quiz wrong?
Hold on.
Dude, are you telling me that funtrivia.com is wrong?
you're letting down all the Naruto fans right now. Who was Obi? I know, but who was Obito masquerading as?
But it was technically Madara. Just because he was like using Obito's body doesn't mean it wasn't Madara.
He wasn't using Obito's body.
It was Madara. This is
spoilers, by the way. Sorry. Obito was acting as Madara. That wasn't old 90-year-old Madara.
You and I are saying the same exact thing.
Yeah, so I answered correctly by saying Obito.
The thing says Madara.
Okay, whatever. Give me a half a point. Are you tallying these, by the way?
No, I'm not.
You're not even counting them.
I'm giving you a half a point in my heart, in my head.
We okay.
I said in my heart, in my
Dude, somebody in the comments, please tell her that she's wrong about this Obito thing.
I'm not saying that you're wrong. I am actively agreeing with you. All I'm saying is that this piece of shit says Madara, so I'm expecting to hear Madara. Anyway, question 12. The person in love with food. His best friend is Shikamaru.
Boom,
Who is this man?
Gritty.
Who's the one person Naruto respects and admires the most?
Probably Jiraiya.
I was going to say, I feel like this is subjective.
Yeah, I would say Iruka Sensei.
Is that your final answer?
My heart's saying Jiraiya, but I think the answer is Iruka.
The answer is Iruka.
Oh, damn, dude. Lock in. Let's
go,
I
feel like that is very subjective, though. And I would agree it'd be Jiraiya, personally.
Yeah.
Iruka makes sense that he was his, What test did Naruto fail in the academy?
How to make a plum. Boom. Boom. Roasted.
Alrighty. Naruto is a container of which tailed beast?
The Nine Tails.
Congratulations. You did it.
He's full of the ramen beast. I don't know. All right. So what did I get right?
All right. I have to go back now.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
All right. Sorry. That was not locking in.
Gang.
1, 2, 3, 4 and a half.
Okay.
Hang on. I have to go back to the first page.
All right. Well, I'm gonna scat scout back at that.
Hang on.
If only we had this thing where we tallied while we went. If only we had an opportunity.
6. Okay, wait. 4.5.
We know math.
5. Okay, I'm like 6.5. 7.
7.25.
7.5. 8.5. 9.5. 10.5. 11.5. 12.5.
I think I got all of them right. The last one. Okay, so
13. I started from the end, so I had to go back. 13.5.
13.5 out of 15.
Sir.
All right. Well, that's my score. We're gonna do a more official way I'm doing it. We're gonna have. We have a timer. I have a timer. I have a timer. Are you ready to go?
I think so.
Okay. Which Akatsuki member launched an attack on the Hidden Leaf Village that led to the death of the blank Hokage?
Are you saving that for spoilers? Or did you say blank?
No, I'm. This is a too easy question. So you're getting a blank at the end of this. So the question is, which Akatsuki member launched an attack on the Hidden Leaf Village that led to the death of the blank Hokage? Starting now.
Oh, and you're also having a timer.
I'm timing this one.
See, I was too lenient on you.
Sure. I think the only one I didn't answer within 30. You're gonna think I'm not answering.
It's Orochimaru.
All right, you got it. Didn't need the time. All right. Awkward. All right. Okay then. Who? This is such a bad question. I'm skipping this one actually. The question was, who does not have a Kekkei Genkai? Like, you can literally just answer anybody. So that's like, okay, you know what? I'll ask this question, but it's out of the Konoha, out of the 3 main characters, who doesn't have a Kekkei Genkai? Ooh, maybe you don't know this. Ooh.
Naruto
and
Sakura.
All right, you got it. The question, the answer.
You only said one.
No, I said which of the 2.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
I wasn't locked in. Sorry.
If you don't know what Kekkei Genkai is, it's like a bloodline trait. It's your special ability. It's a Sharingan. Okay, that question is really bad. What is the name of Kakashi's friend and teammate who he received? It's literally the same question from earlier, and I just answered this question.
Is it Reed?
What is Naruto's catchphrase?
Glad I went second.
Yeah, these questions are ass.
Believe it.
Okay, now
That's
say it.
Mine in no way.
Now say it in Japanese.
Girl.
Tatabayo.
Tatabayo. I'm like, girl.
Okay. All right. This is gonna be a quote, so you gotta try and answer this. I'm gonna do my best impression of this guy. Well, he didn't win, but I'll treat him to barbecue anyway. Who said this? Starting now.
My man Atsuma.
Yeah, how do you know that?
Who else treats who else to barbecue?
Shikamaru.
No.
No.
It was always Asuma buying them shit.
All right, this is another quote one. These will protect my ears from his sound attacks. These will protect my ears from his sound attacks.
If it's the village,
20 seconds.
Okay, if it's the sound people, it would have had to have been in
15 seconds.
Naruto. So
10 seconds.
is it like a nerdy person?
5 seconds.
Can I ask you that?
You can't.
You can't.
No, you did not.
What about nerdy person for 1000?
No. Okay.
Is it Sasuke?
It's Choji.
Oh.
It was Choji. It was Choji
cool.
says this when he puts corks in his ears to prevent Dasu from using his sound.
I forgot about the corks.
You forgot about that. All right. Out of the 5 questions I've asked you so far, you've gotten 4. Congrats.
Thanks.
Who killed Haku's mom?
Oh, the amount of times that I've seen that arc because
Starting
you
now,
like it so
I
much.
love
And I toned it out towards the end.
Who killed Haku's mom?
I don't remember who killed Haku's
Who killed Haku's mom? Who killed the mother? Remember. You know?
I don't remember.
It's the dad. The dad was like, "You look strange. How dare you?"
Should have.
I know. What a dumb person. In the Naruto world, you're gonna kill somebody with a Kekkei Genkai because they make a little snow. It always snows in this village. You live in the north. You can't just get a jacket for your kid who has a special ability.
No,
who could potentially help save. What a dumb dad.
No.
Bad dad.
You can't.
That is a bad father. What does Kabuto have what a dumb question. What does Kabuto have the power to do? I'm just gonna ask you that question. What does he have the power to do? What is his power?
Be a little
nope.
bitch.
It's not that. Not that.
His ninja info cards?
It's not that either. What does he do? What is the main thing that
Boy, if I could tell you what Kabuto does.
he has the ability to heal himself.
He would have something stupid like
that's
that.
His power.
He would just be he is a little cockroach. He is.
Okay, so we're on question 8 and you've gotten 4 right.
I'm killing it.
All right.
I knew I would. Don't lock in.
What does Sakura's full name mean in English?
The cherry blossom.
Yep, that's correct. All right. You have 9 questions, 5 right. How old was Sasuke's brother Itachi when he graduated from the academy and became a genin?
Wasn't he like 5 years old?
A genin. Are you locking in with that question?
I know he was really young.
Are you locking in with that?
Yeah, I think he was like 5 years old, right?
Nope. Incorrect. 6.
Oh my God.
6. You were off. You were off. That's not the answer. So that's 10 questions, 5 right.
No, I think
I've already won.
Oh, so we're playing to win, apparently.
What else?
The competition's with this guy.
All right. This is number 11. What is the name of the demon flesh monster inside Gaara?
Oh.
What's his name?
Shikaku.
Yeah, Shikaku. Yeah. What is this? Yeah, I'm not asking that question. It's a dumb, stupid question. What is the name of the puppet Kankuro carries on his back? Ooh.
I do know this. Doesn't it start with a K?
No. But it starts with a similar sounding letter.
A C?
That's the only clue I shall give you. That's the only clue. Shikaku. Okay, right now.
Kankuro Jr.
You have 8 seconds. A crow.
What?
Crow.
Crow?
It's called crow, according to this test. This is a good one. Shortly after the tuning exam preliminaries, I can read. Which protractor is killed? Protractor. Which proctor is killed? Which protractor is killed?
Like, you guys, I swear to God, I've watched Naruto multiple times. Oh, it was the guy. It was the guy.
Oh, the guy.
It was the guy with
The guy with the headband. Don't tell me
the guy with the thing.
Don't tell me
Yes,
it's the
it
guy.
was, wasn't it?
The guy with the headband is a crazy answer in Naruto because that's the entire cast.
No, not with the headband. Not with the head. He had like a thing over his head.
I would have
Not the headband.
I'll give you like 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds to figure out who this guy is.
Dude, yeah, it's the dude with the. He was.
You got 5 seconds.
He was like the main guy. He was like the main guy doing it.
Okay, you did get the head thing right.
Yeah, like he has the head thing.
I don't think that counts as an answer.
And he was the main guy giving the test.
His name was Hayate Gecko.
Yeah, like he was the main guy.
Wow. I don't think you know Naruto.
Yes, I do.
She claims she's watched this show.
If you could take a thing into my mind, I see him in my mind.
Okay.
You can't fault me for Listen, you can't fault me for not knowing names when I'm the one that has to like correct you on names all the time.
Yeah, but I remembered all the names in my
because you're looking at it.
Okay, we'll give you 2 more questions. I think this is fun answering questions. I'm trying to find a good one because I think some of these are kind of lame. No, that's a bad one. What's Naruto's last name? Do you know that one? It's Uzumaki. That was sarcasm. They don't have really good questions here. That's what I'm getting at. Why you look at me like that's what I do? Fine. What were the previous code names Yamato had for his Anbu days? What were his 2 names?
Tree and log.
I don't know if that's right. So you locking in? Are you serious?
Yeah, locking in.
Do you not know his names?
Locking in. That's my answer.
Tenzo meaning in English. See. Yeah, no, that's wrong. It's Tenzo and Kino.
Shame.
Who told Naruto he could graduate if he stole a forbidden scroll?
The dude that was a thief at the beginning.
Mizuki.
Yeah. He was there for like an episode.
Yeah. You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
He's like the level of like a Jonin, right?
And
dude got beat by Naruto.
His ass, yeah.
Dude got beat up and we never saw him again. Where did he go? Did he die? Did they bury him? Is he still in prison? I'm gonna miss
you miss him.
1 out from
you miss him after the 3 episodes he was in.
He would have been a great Akatsuki member.
And we never saw him again.
Could you imagine if he was the one who was in charge of the Akatsuki?
I can't actually.
All right, well, that's the Naruto quiz.
Excellent quiz. Thank you so much.
Why are you angry?
Thank you so much.
Why are you angry about the Naruto quiz? I wasn't asking you the Naruto what his last name was to be sarcastic. That was one of the questions on here. That was question number 35. Some of those questions kind of sucked. I didn't like the majority of those questions. What do you guys think in the comments below? I'm gonna find a real test. Maybe I should just make my own quiz.
You should do that.
Make my own quiz, and then nobody will take it besides me and you. It'll be like, what color did Sasuke wear when he was sad? Only real fans would know. What song played? Name an artist. What song played when Naruto went on the swing? Name an artist only. And you can't hum it out loud.
It's Linkin Park. AMV.
Linkin Park. Standalone. No. Yeah, no. Yeah. What's the name? Metallica. Forsaken. All right. Let's talk about DanDaDan. DanDaDan episode 5. 6. Episode 6. DanDaDan episode 6. I know what episode we're on. Okay, we just watched it tonight. And well, tonight, if you're listening to this on Friday, which you probably will be, we watched it the night it came out. And is this the horniest episode?
Is it the horniest episode?
That is a question. Is this the horniest episode?
It talked a lot about balls.
There's a lot of ball talk.
There's a lot of ball talk. Are you saying that it's the horniest episode because you noticed the abundance of feet in the episode?
She rubbed someone's balls in someone's face. There was a lot of ball.
That did happen. I mean,
there's a lot of ball talk. There was a lot of like, she said, I'm the most beautiful.
Oh,
and then
the fuck out.
And then they would like zoom in on her legs the entire time. And the feet, dude. Okay, it's not just me that sees the feet thing.
Is that something that is among the discourse?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it in a couple places where people are talking about the feet, where it's like, what the fuck? They keep showing these feet. We didn't go back to the other intro. Anyway, let's go from top to bottom from this episode. My notes are going to be great for this. Balls in the park. The first part of this episode starts with them in a park looking for some nuts. And I'm not talking about squirrel nuts. I'm talking about Okaroon's balls because they are gold and we're looking for them. Oh, I'm on fire tonight. Yeah, they're looking for his balls. And yeah, they do that. This whole episode is just about finding nuts. Thoughts, opinions.
My biggest opinion is that I don't like that one girl. Don't know her name. Don't care to know her name. The one that thinks she's on a mission by God.
Ira. It's A-I-R-A. Ira.
Probably Ira. Don't like her at all. She was just kind of yelling.
Yeah, my second
not like her.
My second note is there were balls at school. They were looking for the balls at school.
Yes, they had Turbo Granny with them. Oh, Okaroon finally has a crush on Momo. He would not look at her.
Yeah, he like stood up in the episode they were looking for balls in the park, and then we're all over the place with this episode, but in episode 6 of DanDaDan, they were looking for balls in the park, and then the intro happened, and this intro is like different from
we suspect.
Yeah, I think the animations, I don't know, they're introducing more characters, so I think like they didn't want to spoil, like they unironically did what like a lot of animes do, where they'll just spoil the entire show in the intro. And they decided to hide some shit from us besides the cat in the outro. But besides that, like I think they changed it. I'm gonna have to go back and look at between the first and the second one. This is probably the only anime that we're watching where we listen to the entire intro. So we kind of know how it looks. And yeah, so they kind of switched up the intro to add in some of the characters that we're seeing now. So we cut back to the school, and they're looking for balls at the school, and we meet up with Ira, and Ira's the pink-haired girl who in the last episode was like just like holding Okaroon to be like, oh, I'm so pretty, and she like thinks that she's this pretty person that she gives hope to people, even though she just doesn't care about them really, and she's a very vain character. But she thinks she's sent by God because she's so beautiful. So, like...
She thought she was sent by God because she found Okaroon's balls.
Oh, yeah. The nuts hit her in the head.
Yeah, it hit her in the head. It's also a singular golden ball. But inside of it are his balls.
His balls.
So she found that since it fell from the sky and she already has this inflated ego, she's like, oh, God chose me because I'm so pretty to go defeat Momo. Because because once you touch it, you're able to see spirits. So she was able to see Momo's like telepathic like aura hand things. So she thinks she's a demon and she was trying to exorcise her this whole episode.
Yeah, and the big thing that had happened a little bit earlier than that too was that Okarun finds out that somebody is spreading a rumor about Momo, and the person that's doing that is Ira. And I hope her name's Ira. Just say it. Somebody,
I don't know it
somebody's name. I looked it up. Ira. It's Aira. It could be Aira. Don't know yet. But yeah, she like is spreading a rumor that Momo's a slut. Oh, high school. Oh, I love high school. And yeah, Okarun got angry as hell and transformed into his like demon state thing. And I now are coming up with the theory that nobody else can see spirits unless you're touching like a spiritual like being or something like that. Because you know, when Ira touches the balls, she can now see spirits, or spiritual chakra, whatever you want to call it. And then the guy who was like trying to threaten Okarun was like grabbing onto him, and he saw Okarun's demon form, but everyone else around him was like, "What's going on, man?" So I don't think anybody else could see it. So that kind of explains a little bit from like the 4th episode when they were like running through the city and nobody could see the giant crab destroying the city, or nobody could see the giant crab on top of the train. So maybe that kind of explains a little bit of that. Which is kind of cool because in person, like kind of thing is cool that they're doing that. But in my notes, I have Ira is crazy and has powers with the balls.
A lot of ball notes.
Yeah, I do have a lot. This episode literally should have been titled "Balls of Steel, Balls of Gold." I also have my note: Turbo Granny just walking around the school. Turbo Granny snuck in the backpack of Okarun and is just like waltzing around. I thought she was pretty funny this episode.
Yeah, she was pretty funny.
Yeah, so we skip a little bit forward because they just do some like random Scooby-Dooing around the whole school, and then Momo gets jumped by Ira and her friends,
big time,
and like they straight up they zip tie her hands, and they're like,
take her to this like abandoned warehouse.
It was crazy. It was they take her to an abandoned warehouse, zip tie her hands, push to the ground, and then Ira
shove a cross in her face.
Yeah, Ira pulls out a fucking cross and is like, "Pay the demons leave you." Like, what the fuck? I was like,
I'm pretty, so I command it.
That was crazy. That was an absolute craziness that was going on. And then she shoved the golden ball in Momo's face and was like rubbing his nuts in her face.
It's just that we know what it is that we're like, oh.
I'm just saying, she was like, "Stop rubbing his testicle." Momo was saying, "Stop rubbing his testicle in my face." I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on in this? That's what I'm saying. I think this episode was the horniest episode out of them all. I think out of all of them, this is a I don't know. Do you agree? Disagree?
I haven't noticed the feet until this episode, mainly because I'm not looking for it.
I'm not looking for the feet, but
I'm not saying you are.
I'm not looking for the feet.
I'm just saying I personally know I'm not. So
I'm not either.
So I haven't noticed it until it was pointed out to me today. I think I wouldn't necessarily call it like horny. I would argue that Ranma and a half was hornier.
That's a horny show.
Like that's horny.
Yeah. That has fan service.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
we'll go into more detail later, but like I would argue that was more horny that we've seen today than DanDaDan.
Yeah.
I think it would have been worse if if the ball was more explicitly shaped.
I'm really glad that they decided to go with one ball.
And I'm glad
maybe there is two balls. We don't know yet. Somebody else might get.
Regardless, I think I would have agreed more with you if it was more explicitly shaped.
Yeah.
Or more in your face that those are his balls.
Okay. But besides the balls, we gotta talk about the giant Dami mommy who showed up.
I also wouldn't say she's a dom. Just
dude, she was like, "Say, mommy, spell it out for me. Spell M-O."
Okay,
dude.
maybe it's just because I'm not a man. I don't know. It to me it seemed more like she just like
she said, "Call me mommy," then swallow them.
I'm not looking at it like that.
I am. That's how I'm looking at it. She went up and was like, "Oh, you're fast. Call me mommy."
She didn't. Okay. And she did not say it as sultry as he's saying it. Like, she sounded more like okay. I don't know how many people are familiar with like La Llorona. But like TLDR, she is a Mexican like legend, like, you know, like urban legend, and she lost her kids. It differs in every Mexican state, but she lost her kids, so she's always like calling out for her kids and longing to like be a mom. So that's how I saw this spirit, because annoying girl had seen her when she was very young and called her mommy. So since then, she's been, I guess, following her around and like longing for her to see her again. So when she does finally see her in this episode, she's telling her like, "Please call me mommy again." So like with that context.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I see.
It's not sexual.
I wonder if this was actually made after what you said. We could have done a little research. We could have looked it up, but I wonder if it's actually what you said. It seems that is very much what you just explained.
If she's like similar to La Llorona.
Yeah, because all these, every like the crab thing is an actual yokai in Japan.
You know what? It could be, because I was actually thinking that she looked a lot like her face was very reminiscent of like sugar skulls, like Dia de los Muertos, like sugar skulls.
And maybe that's why they put it up today. Hey, look at that! Look at that seasonal anime. Keeping up with. I wonder if we're gonna get.
Day of the Dead just finished.
I wonder if we're gonna get a Christmas episode. Speaking of that, that would be kind of cool. Anyway,
yeah, I do hope we get a Christmas episode.
But yeah, okay. So with your explanation, okay, maybe, but I will say her being like, "Spell out mommy for me." That you gotta admit, that part to Okaroon, and then she gobbled them, was a little on the nose.
I think we can agree to disagree.
Okay, fine, whatever. But yeah, so after on my notes I have Ira and this demon mommy. Then after that, we get Momo and the Granny, Turbo Granny talking, and Turbo Granny just Googles who this person is.
Yeah, that was funny.
This Granny stole an iPhone from one of the girls who jumped Momo, and is like looking up on Google and is like, "Yep, that's her," and then gives a whole rundown of everything. She did more Google searching than we did, but she breaks down what this demon is, and Momo's like, "Why don't you just know?" And she's like, "What do I do? What am I, an encyclopedia?" Like, which was hilarious.
Yeah, she's like, "Am I just supposed to?" She was like, "Am I supposed to know of the like low life spirits or something?"
Yeah, she like straight up roast the dude. But I thought, oh yeah, it was called like the acrobatic demon or something like that. I forget what it was.
Something like that.
This demon also looked very One Piece looking.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not super far in One Piece, but like all I know is that One Piece is very like Southern American, like inspired. So like that's what that had, like, thought made me think. So hey, I think it might be right what it is. But yeah, she Googles and is like, did the most basic anime thing. Turbo Granny's like, you notice that piece of hair that's in your mouth, and you ever wonder what the smell of gas was?
Yeah,
Well, that was a lighter from the cross, and when the cross lights up and goes into your stomach, boom, fire. I was like, all right. You planned this all out, didn't you? You little cat, you little scamp. I was just waiting for the demon to be like, I would have got away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and your stupid cat. Like I was just waiting for that moment. But yeah, that whole thing happens. They throw up Okarun, and then Okarun's like, I'm gonna get her, and the show ends. The show is masterful at cliffhangers.
Yes.
This is a master class in what to do for tune in next episode. Like, name me another show that is better. Like, I can't even think about what show has made me want to be like waiting for the next one. I like the continuing romance of Okarun and Momo, as you said earlier. He now is starting to think of her as like cute and not just like a friend. Mm-hmm. And then she also gets, when he goes to protect her from her, her honor. And she's like, oh, really? We see that a little bit. So yeah, blossoming romance is continuing there.
Good subplot.
Show is my favorite of the season so far. This is a fun. The animation was great. I thought this was only part one of the fight. I thought the fight between her and Dami Mommy, I'm gonna call her Dami Mommy until we get a for sure evidence. We could look that up till we get a for sure what her name is, and we look all that up for next week. I guess we could do it now.
Like we have
technology. But so far, this episode has been very fun. Like the animation, like I said, I like that in the English dub, they're keeping it to like current kind of English slang. And they're like saying, he's not my bae, saying things like that.
Yeah, that was kind of
like and then the other episode, they're like, oh, no cap for real. Like, that's just kind of funny to me. Like you don't really notice or see that kind of stuff in anime, like comparatively speaking. Like you would see like, oh, you goon. She also called her a goon.
That was funny.
You dirty goon. Like that's so funny. Like the verbiage that they're using is very modern, and I kind of like that. You finding anything on this?
I seen I pulled up like a Reddit thread to see if like people were like mention the name, and somebody said, fellas, if your ball is as big as the gold ball, you need to go get them checked out.
Fellas. So yeah, you have a giant golden ball. Well, either way, we'll get some
acrobatic silky demon.
Okay, acrobatic silky demon. We got the name. We're inching our way towards who.
Call her acrobatic silky. That's their name.
All right, well, that's the name. I don't know the background of it, but we could look it up a little bit later. Doesn't matter.
I see it here on the wiki, but I won't say it because they'll probably explain it to us next week.
Yeah. So that's the episode. DanDadan, you have any other thoughts on the DanDadans this week? Any more DanDadan?
Do you have any more thoughts on the DanDadans? Don't like Ira. Least favorite character. Period. Hopefully she gets better. If not, you're just gonna hear it from me over and over.
I don't think she's that bad.
She irritates me.
I love that her whole thing is like, with this power, I shall be all for one. Like she's just Deku talking about his powers. Like that was so funny. She's like, and with this power, I shall do good. I will do it for good. It's my turn now. Yeah, so that's DanDadan episode 6. If you liked our explanation of the episode, leave a like, subscribe, comment below what you think, and we'll see you in the next episode explanation. All right, let's talk about Dragon Ball. What are they eating this week, Daima? Last week we literally talked about them eating more, I don't know, foreign foods because
That's what we got.
they're in the demon realm. Why are they eating a hamburger? the hard hitting questions of Dragon Ball Daima. We answer them.
The people want to know.
We answer them right here on today's episode explanation of Dragon Ball Daima episode 4.
Good job.
Yep, that's my intro to it. Yeah, Dragon Ball Daima episode 4. They got their car. Dude, where's my car?
Yeah, no, for real.
Where's my car? They got their car stolen. Their flight plane jacked. I hate that they call it a plane. Like I hate that they
hate that it's
like
a plane.
I know that it's flying in the sky. I know it's literally the definition of what a plane is, but it's like, how about I call it like a Doofenburger? Like, I don't know, just call it something.
A ship.
I don't know.
The basic of basics.
Yeah,
A ship.
it could be something else. I don't know. This is our Flimmy Flobber from Demon Realm. I don't know. They need to be more creative with some of the names that they're calling these things. Like
our spacecraft.
It's our yeah. I would have accepted that. It's our capsule flyer. I don't know something. But yeah, they lose their car after the bar fight. Well, that's what happens when you piss off 8 dudes who just want to jump you for having round ears. Who would have thought jumping racist people?
I was gonna say
you jump.
I forgot about the racism.
You jump the racist people. They might steal your car. Goku learned about racism. What's up with that?
He barely learned.
He did not learn about racism. He was like, "What?
Where's our car?"
Yeah, they get the car stolen and then they go fight this like monster that appears from the I don't know, it's crack in the earth. The giant crack monster. The crack monster appears.
I hope you have a good, like, for people that are only like have not seen it or like truly only listening. I hope you have a good image in your head of what the crack monster looks like.
This green crack monster appears
out of the ground.
Yeah, out of the ground. It has wings. And why does everything want to eat? Why does everything want to eat / beat up Goku? Every episode, there's like, why is everybody so angry? I know it's the demon realm. I know this place sucks.
In his strength.
I know that the air sucks. They can't fly. I know everything sucks in the demon realm, but can we at least get along? The answer is no. So they defeat this green thing with wings. We find out that what's his name? Glorio. Yeah, Glorio knows how to fly too. This guy is just the master of not helping him, like the master of not telling him what's happening. He's just like, we're going left. We're doing this. They find a random ass cabin that has a shop. Apparently no one's been there in decades. That I found that to be weird, but they have like a menu. I don't know. This was very like RPG. Where it was like you're just waltzing around. There's a random shop in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you go into like the tavern. They're like, you need something.
Yeah, that's how it felt. And she's like, give me. And then Goku's like, give me some lizard. Give me some demon lizard and give me your finest boba drink. Where he's like, bleh, throws up the boba drink. I'm glad that we got immediate satisfaction with the food.
Yeah, I was about to say that at least the food looked alien and like not normal.
Yeah.
Wasn't a hamburger.
Yeah, that looked gross.
It was funny because that was like literally our first thoughts as we're watching it. We like both looked at each other. We're like, it's not a hamburger.
Yeah. Right, give me that glizzy lizzy and I will love it.
And I was like, oh, boba.
Yeah, and that he hated Goku hates boba, confirmed. Is there anything
boba apparently is the healthiest drink in the demon realm, so I can imagine.
Yeah. So we finally got some food. They also find, this was a big thing on the internet. Besides like the sensu bean fucking
I was also gonna say, like, they seem very like reminiscent of sensu bean,
which I think is really fucking dumb. Why do we have to one up? Why didn't they just be like, this is a super sensu bean? You know, like something to one up themselves before it's just a sensu bean bug. Why do we need to have something like this in the universe? Also, why not buy 1 million of them? Anyway, we get the big thing on the internet this week was that the beans that one of them found was called like a fusion bean, and everybody was like, "Oh, there's gonna be new fusions."
That's what I was thinking about too, actually.
And like, you know, they're I already know what Dragon Ball is going to do. They're going to bring Vegeta there, and then they're going to fuse the bug, and it's going to be the same old stupid fucking fusion that we've had since 1995. It's going to be the same fusion.
And you're going to go, oh!
I love the fusions. and I'll love it. No, but they're not going to do what I want them to do is have something more, you know, original, but they won't do that. I know for sure. So we're not going to see like Goku and Piccolo for like fusion. We're not going to see like, I would have liked to have seen Goku and the Supreme Kai fused together. Cause like we kind of see what happens with that in Dragon Ball Super with Goku Black, who transforms with Zamasu and they become a god basically. But I don't know if they want to go down that route. Right. In this, I think they're literally just going to go and have it be Vegeta and Goku again, which is cool. It's fine, but I would rather them do something different. But yeah, besides the bugs and shit, they get sent on this like cotton swap thing that like Gloria was like, yeah, just get on. Just get on this vehicle.
And then we have to get off because there's no brakes.
Yeah, then they get sent into this another crack in the earth.
It was just supposed to send them into the direction they needed to go, and then they had to get off before it crashed.
Yeah, they
it just so happened to be above another crack in the earth.
There's so many cracks in this demon realm. But this time they didn't get eaten by anything, so that's good. Or attempted to get eaten by anything, but. And then they end up at some village, right? They end up at a village, and we find the most generic villains that you can think of, which is there's an evil king that's here, and the evil king wants you to pay more gold.
Yes.
And
the evil king is like the main guy.
I know. It's like, but that's like a main thing in like a lot of like shows.
It sounded like to me like you were saying like he was like the mayor of the town or something. Like this is the guy that's like
the demon king. I don't remember his name. Doba.
But he's the guy.
Yeah, that dude is now making random little towns in the middle of nowhere pay three gold instead of 1 gold.
Taxes.
Yeah, pay taxes. They've been a tax-free state. They've been in Arizona too long. And they're like, they have to pay with years off their life with this like sucky I don't know what the hell that thing does, but they put it on your mouth and they suck out the soul, right? Is that what they did?
Yeah,
they like suck. I don't know what they do with the souls. I don't know what goes on with that, but I
thought that was interesting.
Yeah, like also you have an old dude's like, I can't pay, and they're like, well, I guess you're gonna die.
Mm-hmm. And he's like, I don't know if I have any more years left. I thought that was interesting.
I like in one part of me is like, okay, there's some stakes to this, right? Some big juicy stakes. The other part of it's like, wouldn't you want the most workforce to get you more money? And who's paying these people? This is a small town. They probably all have the same money. Like the economy of the small town must be huge.
You're asking too much.
I know. I'm just saying, like,
you're asking too much lore, too much world building.
This looked like a medium-sized town, so I don't think that the economy in which people are getting the money in, money out situation might not be what the king thinks it is.
Maybe they trade. Maybe they have tariffs.
They have tariffs, and they're mad that they're getting tariffs.
I don't know, dude.
This is what is the economy of the demon realm? Earth 3, whatever the hell it's called. This is our next breaking question. Next episode, we're gonna get the economics of the demon realm and Dragon Ball. Anyway, a masked stranger comes and is like, I'm gonna bomb you. Pulls out a grenade that doesn't go off, and then she's like, shit, and then runs. And Goku's like, I'm not gonna let this happen. I'll be the light.
Not on my watch.
Yeah, no, he literally was like, I'll pick them up. Glorio's like, all right, I got the Glock ready just in case. Glorio literally was like, we can't cause any trouble. Goku's like, not when I'm around.
Not when trouble's my middle name.
Yeah. So the fight seems actually pretty good. Actually, like I like the whole how it was animated. I thought that was fun.
Goku like leveled the whole like royal guard.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of all of them, and then the masked girl was like, "Who are you?" And then
Hey, it's me.
yeah, and he's like, "It's Goku." Yeah, and then that's kind of how the episode ends. They don't reveal who it is, but we've seen her in the ending credits.
Right. Yeah.
I thought it was Glorio's like daughter. It's probably not. Maybe it is. Who knows? Maybe he'll be like, "Oh, my scamp daughter."
How'd you
get to Demon Realm 3? What do you know about economics? She's going to teach us all about economics in the next episode.
I will say I did find it funny. Not to go like, because I know we just talked about the end, but not to go back.
No, good.
I did find it really funny when he was buying the like alien sensu beans, sensu lizards.
Yeah.
The bugs. He was like, Gorlio, give me some money.
Oh, yeah.
Gorlio, buy this for me.
Yeah, so far, we should probably go back and keep track of how much they've bought so far.
He bought them
6.
hamburgers.
He bought them at least 8 burgers. Well, okay.
A hotel room for the night.
Okay, so hold on. Let's break it down. We got 4. Okay, he bought 5 hamburgers to begin with. Okay,
and then they ordered more,
but those were probably free because he was scared of Goku after he beat up the entire bar.
Ones, yeah.
So those were probably free. So maybe the whole thing was free. Let's just say it's free. Let's just say that one's free.
Maybe.
Okay, let's say 5 burgers he bought. He bought 2 drinks.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say I think it's fair to say that the second round of burgers was maybe free.
He bought 2 drinks, 2 meals for Glorio and Supreme Kai. Okay, so we got. I don't know what the economics is in this. I don't know how much this is.
Hotel room.
Hotel room. So we got 12 things already bought, and they bought 1 of each bug, plus the lizard, plus a meal for each of them,
and the catapult thing,
for $5,000. Okay, so
he's rolling
in it. Glorio has not said no once. He's the bag is open. The money will flow through Glorio's hand. I just
found it so funny that Goku was like, "Sugar Daddy, come on."
For real, he was like, "Can we buy them all?"
Like,
we are buying them all.
He was like, "Give me one of each."
Now put him in the bag. Yeah. I don't know what's happening with this money. I don't know what money. Who's paying Glorio? Glorio's actually, we do know Glorio's being paid by not the Supreme Kai. I don't know who. Actually, I don't know who he's getting paid. But we don't know who he's getting paid by, right? He hasn't told us yet.
Not that I feel like they mentioned it, but I myself do not remember.
Yeah. You see, for how shallow of a show this is so far, there are tons of things to talk about.
It's fun.
If you think deep enough, there are tons of things to talk about.
It's fun.
I'm interested in possibly seeing a fusion down the line. And I am excited to see how much more money Glorio spends throughout the rest of the show. You have any other thoughts on Dragon Ball Daima?
Can I get one of each of them?
Yeah, in the bag. Put the fries in the bag.
And then he just says his name wrong. He's like, Gorlio. Oh, yeah. Put him in the bag.
Goku is such a classic Goku. Classic Goku shenanigans.
And you just have Glorio in the back like, my name is Glorio.
Yeah.
He like fucking hates Goku.
It's so funny. I do have one more thing though. I kind of hate that they can't fucking. This planet sucks. Like this planet, everything wants to eat you. You gotta fly on cotton swabs. Everywhere has a crack, and you step in the wrong way, you're gonna fall.
You gotta fly on fucking Q-tips.
You gotta if you
gotta eat bugs.
Yeah, if you step the wrong way, you're going down to hell in the demon realm. Who knows what the fuck?
Like it kind of is like just hell. They're like Glorio's like, if you go in there,
Yeah.
you'll never come back.
Yeah, and then they look down and it's like, like, what is happening? What is happening in this place? But they have hamburgers that are like dark hamburgers. I don't know what's going on in this place. Everybody's racist.
God, I love America.
This is just rural America. We found it. We found Oklahoma. Like this is where Demon Realm 3 is. Oh fuck. Dragon Ball Daima episode 4. What a time.
I was gonna say episode 6 because I still haven't done it.
No, episode 4 Dragon Ball Daima. What do you guys think about episode 4 of this show? Do you like it? Are you still here watching it? We are. Let us know in the comments below. While you're down there, leave a like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. All right, let's talk about the one last show that we just started today too. One of our friends, Morgan, suggested it to us. So
was it Morgan or Priscilla? One of our friends.
One of the friends that we have. They said they were watching and they're like, is anybody watching it? To which nobody responded.
We're watching.
So we decided to watch it. And this is our review of Ranma. One half. This is a remake of a show from, I don't know when. I didn't look it up. I'm
assuming it's called Ranma.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. But I heard this offhand. I think I read an Instagram post on it. A tumbleweed flew by and was like, it's a remake.
The wind whispered to me.
Yes. I don't know where I heard it, but I was
An
like,
eagle caught in my ear.
Yeah. So it's a new thing that's being posted on Netflix. And it's like a weekly anime. I think they're up to they're the same episodes as DanDaDan is, but we decided to watch episode 1 just to see how it is. And you describe it.
So we're watching it, and the whole time I'm like, oh, I fucking hope it's not like a harem anime. And if you're unfamiliar, a harem anime is where there's one guy surrounded by multiple women, and each woman is attracted to him in some way or wants to like be with him. Hate harem animes. They are distasteful to me. So I was very scared. But it's not, thankfully. It seems like it's very focused on one of the main characters. Like the male main characters has one love interest. Or at least I hope. The other thought that I had is like, oh, this looks like the same art style as Inuyasha. Inuyasha was one of my first animes that I ever watched. I love Inuyasha. It has a very distinct style, and being introduced to the 3 main female characters, I'm like, oh, she looks a lot like Kagome. And him and I were talking about how it looks very like 80s, 90s. So I brought up Inuyasha. It is made by the guy that made Inuyasha.
I want you people at home to know that she explained it like how Vietnam vets explain like how their war experience was. She was like, it's in the eyes. I see it in the eyes.
Very distinct eyes.
She looked at me. She's like, grabbed me by the shirt and was like, they're in the eyes.
It's in the eyes, Chico.
Yes.
They never lie.
They're in the trees. That's what she explained to me.
But yes, very distinct art style. And finding out that it is made by the guy that made Inuyasha, I was like, oh, I like Inuyasha. Maybe I like this. And not to say that I don't like this. It was just very reminiscent of its time. I think is a good way to put it.
Yeah, I would say the way the story plays out is like the dad has 3 daughters, and he has a dojo, I think.
Yeah, he has a dojo.
And he's trying to make sure the dojo has a continuation once he dies, which he looks like he's fucking 40. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
he's just being a dude.
Yeah, I guess back then they die at like 45 for reasons. But this guy has amazing stash, by the way. This guy has the best 80s stash ever.
I was about to say this, to be clear, like this show doesn't take place in like an earlier time, like not like the 40s or like the 20s or something. It looks like it takes place in the 80s or 90s.
Yeah. So the dad's like, we need to marry you off to have somebody be the next successor of the dojo.
One of the daughters. There's 3.
Yes, because he only had daughters and he's upset. So he calls his one friend that he has, and he's like, hey, you have a son who is
single,
who's fertile.
Ew. Ew.
And is like, hey, send them over my way. I have 3 daughters. Choose. And the guy's like, all right, I bet when I get back down from my training session in China, I'll be back. And what seemed like a fever dream is this dude, a panda, and this girl fighting in the streets like it's kung fu fighting.
One of his notes literally says Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, I literally have Kung Fu Panda. Kung Fu Panda used the steel chair. Like it was actually a pretty cool like fight scene.
Yeah, it was.
But I had no idea what the fuck was happening. I had to go rewind a second because I was like, did I miss something?
Yeah, it was very like jarring the way that it just jumped to some girl beating up a panda.
Yeah.
In the middle of the street.
I thought that it was the main character. What's her name? Akane. I don't know. I know it's Akane. I thought it was just Kane. I thought that it was like her fever dream when she was like upset that she might be getting married off because she hates men. Which fair. But yeah, it ended up being a girl who was like, we're like, what? A girl's gonna be married off to one of the daughters, and the dad was like, damn it. And I have in my notes, dad is upset the man is a woman. How MAGA. And then my next literal note is how true this became, because it turns out that woman is a man. Because when he gets water on him, hot water means he turns into a man. Hot water means he turns back into a girl, or turns into a girl, and then cold water means turns back into a man. He's originally a man.
No, you have it backwards.
Okay, the other way then. So the girl is a guy.
And he was originally always been a guy.
He was always a guy. So the dad was right on that. he was okay. So when the girl showed up, he was like,
yeah, he was like, son of a bitch.
He was like, God damn it, the woke got him. He was before he God damn it, the goddamn woke liberals got him.
His like female, like the because his female form also does not look like his like male form.
No.
Like they're very different looking. His female form almost looks like Shippo in Inuyasha. I don't know if like you know who that is. He looks just like him. Yeah.
So yeah, like that happens, and we find out the whole backstory about how the dad of Ranma. Why can't I say this name? Ranma.
Why do you want to say it with a southern accent? You're like Ranma. Ranma.
So Ranma's dad also is the panda, right? So we find out the backstory that they went to go train in some like, I don't know, like mountain range. And if they fall into one of the pools of water that are around there, they transform into something.
Yeah, there was natural like springs in this training ground, and they're all cursed apparently. So the ones that they fell in, like for the dad fell into that's the pool of the drowned panda.
They had a mountain ranger guy who was like explaining, like he's like, don't be training up there. If you fall, when you fall into that's where a panda fell in, tragic, and died.
And now they're cursed, whoever falls in there.
And then the dad comes up and fights and pushes the kid into another pool.
Oh no, that's the pool of the drowned girls.
Okay, that was a really funny bit. I'll give him that. That was a really hilarious bit. And I hope it was very it was reminiscent of like Uncle Iroh being like, this flower, most delicious drink in the world, or deadly, or deadly drink.
This will either cure my rash or kill me within seconds.
Yeah, that's what that reminded me of, and that bit was so funny. Yeah, and then they get back to like the household. They're like, Ranma, grandma. Ranma is like naked as a girl. There's a bunch of naked scenes with her basically running into Akemi. I can't say the name. Akane. What is wrong with me? I can't read. I've said this multiple times. I can't read. I'm not beating the allegation. I am beating the allegation because I can't read. So they ran into the shower a bunch of times, and like she's naked.
Just ran into each other naked multiple times.
They shower multiple times a day. That's what I got out of the show.
Yeah, I'm like, why is she going? I guess she didn't get to shower the first time.
Why is he showering?
Because they told her. You missed that part, I think. They told her, like, oh, hey, girl, like.
No. I know that
you've been
part.
working out. You're kind of sweaty. Go take a shower. And then Akane was like, completely not in the conversation. Was like, oh, I'm done training. Let me go take a shower.
Oh, okay. They showered at least 3 times this episode. It was a three shower day.
Akane didn't get to go shower.
All right.
Because she found out that Ranma is a boy. Yeah. So she like decks him and then she went back to try to shower again. He's the fucking weirdo because he was like back in there.
I think
when he was already in the bath.
You gotta think at this point, like, how many times has everybody walked in on each other? Like, this couldn't have just been a one-time occurrence. Everybody's walked. Why don't people wear towels? We have towels in the same room. Why don't we just have the towels, easy, accessible towels?
Yeah, I think that was the thing. Like, I know that she didn't know that like he was in there.
Yeah.
And when she thought that he was a girl.
Yeah.
But like in their like culture, it's not uncommon for like women to bathe together. Like bathhouses and stuff. So that's like fine. It's just like, why is there no like covering up regardless of that?
I don't know.
Because there's still like, because if you're thinking about it, like, yes, there are like 3 women there, but there is still their dad.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
why is there no like covering up like more easily like accessible?
This must be a common occurrence because there ain't no way someone's just opening up doors. Now they got a panda living with them. This is gonna be an absolute. I mean, the panda has a more clothes. The panda didn't have any clothes on.
No, the panda did not have any clothes on.
Which is the dad?
The dad does in his.
How does that work? So he goes into the water and he comes back out with clothes.
Movie magic, babe.
I don't know. No, Ranma 1.5. Episode 1.
I'd watch it again.
I watched the next episode. So next.
I just hope it's not as horny as this one.
Yeah,
like when I say horny, it's just that they showed a lot of naked bodies.
Yeah. So we'll continue watching it. We could probably watch multiple episodes since it's a little bit ahead. So we'll let you guys know what it is. But that's Ranma 1.5. Let us know if you've watched it. And if you haven't, let us know you haven't watched it in the comments. And leave a like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, let's get to the final part of a podcast where we talk about every other anime that we're watching. And I think the only other one that we watched this week was Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, we didn't really get very far with Dragon Ball. I think we watched 2 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just Goku. Goku's literally just running down Snake Way, and then he got the King Kai's planet.
Oh, he caught the monkey.
Bubbles.
Yeah, he caught the monkey. And then what was the second test?
Oh no, we did get pretty far actually.
What was the second test? Like after the monkey.
Okay, well no, the first test was that he had to make King Kai laugh.
Oh yes.
And then the second test, catch Bubbles.
Okay, then what's the third one?
Catch Gregory and hit him with a hammer.
Yes, he did that also.
Yep. So then now the training's about to start where he's gonna learn King Kai special technique.
Yes, and Piccolo is just abusing the
Oh
fuck
my
out
God.
of Gohan.
I love the transitions between Goku's like training and trying to
Like,
catch
oh, I'm gonna get you, and Gohan's like,
yeah, and it's so funny. Goku's like eating food, and it's this grand old time.
I'm gonna get
He's
you.
hanging out with King Kai, making jokes, laughing. They cut back to like
And he's
Gohan.
dead.
Gohan is like, Piccolo's like, if you're not gonna dodge, you're gonna get hit. And Gohan's like, I haven't ate in 4 weeks. Well, you're gonna eat this fist. It's just him. I love the best part about that was they're fighting over like a river. And then he kicks Gohan into the river.
Yeah,
and
Gohan's like, I can't swim. And Piccolo's like, too fucking bad.
He shoots him with a key blast.
Like,
Drowns him more.
And since we've been watching
So funny.
a lot of like Dragon Ball content, I've been getting a lot of Dragon Ball like TikToks and like Dragon Ball content on my phone. And the other day I had seen just like a little kid like dressed up as like baby Gohan. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I think I sent you that too.
I don't know if it was something you sent me. Because I just seen it on my For You page. I don't know if I sent it to you. And I was just going through the comments as I normally do. And one of the people was like, well, this is actually like how like fucking old Gohan was when Piccolo was doing all this shit to him. And it was like a 2-year-old or like a 3-year-old. Well, it was like a very like similar height and like face to like Gohan, because Gohan looks very young. So it's just, I was like, what the fuck? And so it just made me think about that.
You know, technically canon wise, Gohan is supposedly
like 4, right?
3.
Yeah, that's how old the kid
supposedly
was.
3, but because he holds up 3 to Bulma when they're talking when
how the old he is.
But like I think he's like,
that's insane.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy. You're telling me a 3-year-old has the biceps of like the sun?
Okay, so
you're telling me.
Okay, this is my headcanon, but I think because Saiyans are sent to planets, right? Just hear me out.
His headcanon is that he's an alien, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Like, no, but hear me out. So like the Saiyans are sent to planets, right? To like blow up shit and turn into a monkey and blow up the planet, right?
Yeah, they're Omni-Men.
Yes. Well,
I'm not wrong.
Well, you know where they got that idea. What's another 17 years, Mark?
It's literally Piccolo to Gohan.
Yeah,
right
very,
now.
very.
You have 1 year.
Yeah, very much. So I think that they are able to bodily mature quicker in terms of like strength levels and like where they are. Like,
but they still look.
Yeah, but they still like they technically Saiyans don't get, this is actual canon. They don't have a growth spurt till they're like 12, 13 range, like Goku.
Okay, so they're just like short kings forever.
They do stay short until 12 or 13, and then they're men.
Short.
If one day we're gonna watch Dragon Ball, and you're gonna be like, when did Goku become a man? Because it just happens. I'm telling you, it just happens. Like there's a skip where you're watching, and one day he's like this nice cute kid, and the next minute he's like, boom, I'm home.
It was just Toriyama's way of like saying, I'm tired of drawing this little kid.
Yeah. It's time for ball. Yeah.
Dudes.
But yeah, that's our Dragon Ball Z update for the week.
Poor Gohan.
Yeah.
That's my final thoughts. Poor Gohan. I want to give him a hug and like a nice hot meal.
You know what though?
And a bed.
You know what? But
and like some fluffy jammies or something.
He is though learning from Piccolo, and I like the relationship that they're building, because it's like obviously Gohan's such a nice boy. You know, he's just a nice kid. He's like, I like the conversation that they had where Gohan's telling Piccolo like, you're not as bad as my dad says you are. And he's like, what?
What that bitch say about me?
And he's like, no, he's like, you're actually not a bad guy. And Piccolo's like, we'll see about that tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll see about that before I waterboard you.
Yeah, he gets the thing, but then he turns around and he's like, this kid's gonna be the death of me.
Yeah, I will say, like, outside of the abuse, it is like really funny for me to see Piccolo being like, such a tsundere, or tsundere, I should say.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, oh, this kid, fucking apple.
Oh yeah, and he left the apples on. He's like, Piccolo's being nice. That's his own way. Listen, Piccolo.
He's a bad guy, but he's not bad guy.
Yeah, he's technically he's only like 5 years old at this point.
Piccolo?
Yeah, Piccolo's 5 years old.
Wow, he's 2 years older than Gohan.
Yeah, so it's like they both
That's a big 5-year-old.
well, okay. He's like the reincarnated King Piccolo.
I know.
But it's funny
I'm
saying the
being
age.
Facetious.
No, I know, I get you. Like, I think it's funny bringing up the age of Piccolo though, where it's like, this is abuse. This is a grown ass man.
It's just a playground fight.
It's literally.
It's just bullying.
It's like, where did you get all this battle experience? Well, my dad.
I am my father.
I am my father's son. Like, so.
The way.
But yeah, that's our Dragon Ball Z update. We didn't get to watch any Hell's Paradise this week, but we'll see. Well, this weekend we're gonna be hanging out a bunch, so we probably have time to watch a bunch of shit. So we'll let you guys know. Oh, I should have brought my DVDs for Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, no, my DVDs.
Damn it! Now we have to watch the canon, the old stuff. We were watching Dragon Ball Z Kai, by the way. We're not watching like regular old, but whatever. We were, but we'll go back to it now.
And then he brought out his DVDs.
I have them. I have to watch them. I have to use them. But anyway, I hope you guys like the episode today for our first and possibly only in-person podcast.
I don't have ample setup.
Yeah, well, yeah, she's gonna be moving, and we could technically do it at my house.
Look at my boxes in the background. Should have prefaced that.
Yeah, she's moving, so this might be the only time we do this here. Yeah, I'm gonna end it there. My butt hurts. This chair sucks.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I hope you guys like the episode.
That helps.
I hope you like the episode. I want to end it.
I want to go now.
I want to get off. All right. See you guys later. Like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. Skibbity poo. Bye.